Warning, this video is a bit different. So some of you may be aware of the art I've been doing lately as part of EXE-tober. It's a fun little thing where you draw something related to EXE based on the prompt given. Yesterday's prompt was to EXE-fy a character, so I did 3. But I thought it'd be nice to see what Sonic.EXE could be if it wasn't Sonic. So as I begin to explain the lore of each character, I think it's important to keep something in mind. This is X, the same individual referred to as Sonic.EXE, having replaced Sonic with a different character. However, as a result, this has sent X down a different path, leading him to develop differently as an individual despite holding on to the same personality. I thought this would be more interesting than just the same song and dance again, because realistically I don't think that would be the case. It's too convenient. My first thought for Alex Kidd was rock, paper, scissors, of course, or as it's named in-game, Jankenpon. I'm sure I pronounced that wrong. I really wanted to incorporate this into how X decided what to do with someone. Secondly, I wanted X to specifically choose Alex Kidd in the Enchanted Castle as the conduit. It's the game I grew up playing but never beating. This game has burned its way into my memory, and not in a good way. Another thing I kept noticing was how much coins you could collect in this game. It really gave me a sickly idea. His deal is that he plays rock, paper, scissors with his victims. If he wins, they get murdered and made to a player in his game. But if they win, he turns the previous victim in the coins and eats them while you get to continue playing. I was thinking he's just this skin suit full of coins. Said coins are basically people. I guess you could say this interpretation of X is consumed by greed. Vector Man was a bit difficult to come up with. Though, the moment I found out the character had quite the personality, I knew I could keep X's playful attitude. But the issue was trying to figure out why he would kill people and how his game would play out. I only answered one of these at the moment, that being why he wants humans. Part of Vector Man's goal is to clean up the Earth, and it'd certainly be difficult to do it alone. So I imagine X recruits new players as Orbots to assist with the task, which is funny considering he could at any point just handle it all himself, since he's the game master, he created this. But no, X is just a twisted individual. So I imagine they come out defective quite often, leading to them being recycled for parts until something deemed passable is created. This recycling of parts could lead a person's soul to become fragmented, which in turn makes them broken. I think this would make them lose any free will as they blindly do what is told, not being able to think for themselves. So it's best not to get caught, otherwise you could lose yourself. I also wanted X to rework the photons collected in the game as visual representations of the soul, hence why X is holding on to photon here in this image. Though, I don't know if I want to keep them as items you can just easily pick up. By far the most difficult to concept was Ekko. The game seemed rather unique, which made it hard to come up with something that stuck. The best I came up with is that X inhabits the world as a giant alien, similar to the Vortex Queen. Though instead of abducting sea critters into a ship, he inhabits the Earth's core and uses Ekko as a vessel to lead other dolphins and creatures to cracks leading to the core to feed. One thing people have noticed is the goblin shark inspiration, and like a goblin shark, the mouth is retractable, so when its mouth is hidden, its shape seems no different than any other dolphin. Though something I like is how even when revealed, it looks as though if a dolphin did open its mouth. I really wanted to keep Ekko's thalassophobia in mind with this concept, and I imagine it would carry over into the game that X creates. This version of X is probably the least talkative, or at least the least direct with you. But I do imagine he'd talk to you using the text screens in the game. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you want to see me do more art, stay tuned, because I got lots more on the way.